Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've wanted to make this video for so long. I feel like a lot of people are gonna just dismiss this video. They're gonna listen to what I have to say and they're gonna be like, oh, he's just yapping. You know, he doesn't like this, so he's gonna just hate on it. But I'm being dead ass. This video can change your life and it might change your life if you let it happen. So what I want to talk about is how TikTok and Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels and YouTube Shorts are going to ruin your life and make you a very, very stupid and dumb person. I really don't like TikTok. I really don't like YouTube Shorts. I really don't like Instagram Reels for a lot of reasons. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say I've never watched them and I don't watch them. I find myself sometimes scrolling on YouTube Shorts and I try to get out of it. I find myself on Instagram Reels sometimes and I try to get out of it. You know, thankfully, I don't have TikTok. I deleted it off my phone. I do have a TikTok account. You could probably find me on there. I posted TikToks like 5, maybe 3 years ago, but I don't watch TikTok. And here's one of the main reasons why. Ever since the emergence of short form content has, started, it's been very weird on the internet. Back in the day, we only had YouTube videos and movies and stuff like that. The stuff we had on the internet, like as for video, was long things. Like if you wanted to watch a video on the internet, like a YouTube video or watch a movie, you would have to sit down and actually watch it. You would have to sit there and spend time. But with the emergence of short form content, you can watch something like this. You can watch a 2-second video and then swipe to the next one and then watch a 2-second video. And it's very weird. The thing that makes TikTok and short form content and stuff like that in general a lot weirder is the fact that it affects your brain and how you operate so much more than you think. For example, I have Instagram downloaded on my phone. I really want to delete it, but I have it just to, talk to people. But I have Instagram downloaded and I find myself sometimes scrolling on Instagram Reels. I scroll and then something makes me laugh. It makes me, crack up. I see somebody crash in their car and they fly out the window. I know that sounds bad. I'm not going to lie, though. I see a lot of car crash videos and sometimes it's funny. I don't know why. You can call me crazy, but sometimes it's funny. But then I skip to the next video and I see this crazy looking guy getting a haircut and I start getting weak. I start laughing. And, it's cool to watch a video and laugh, but the fact that you can see a video right here, you start laughing and you scroll to the next one, you can see another one that makes you laugh, and you scroll to the next one, you can see another one that makes you laugh. It makes you laugh over and over again. Let's take it back to let's take it back to 5,000 years ago. If you wanted to laugh, if you wanted to find something that made you laugh, you would have to go hang out with friends. You would have to strike up a conversation. You would have to talk to them and engage with them and do things and find humor in certain things, right? Nowadays, you don't have to. If you want to laugh, if you want to be happy, you can pull your phone out, stare at your screen, and scroll until something makes you laugh and something makes you happy. And that is weird. I've heard a lot of stories of people, being depressed. Their girlfriend broke up with them or something happened. So they get on Instagram and they scroll and they, laugh at videos like, or they get on YouTube Shorts and they watch videos and they, they're really interested by these videos and it's really funny. The thing is about that, like you're just sitting around. Back in the day, if your girlfriend left you or somebody in your family died, you have to get yourself together, go outside and find a new girlfriend. You would have to get yourself together, go outside and go to a funeral and then, be there for your family and, find ways to be happy again. But now you can use TikTok and these short form videos and all the platforms that have it, even YouTube Shorts. I like YouTube, but YouTube Shorts is horrible. You can use all of these short form content things as a drug. I always hear a lot of people saying like, oh, stay away from drugs, like don't do drugs. The freaking short form content is one of the strongest drugs that we have nowadays. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking I sound crazy and I must have drank something or I must have taken a drug before this, but I swear to God, if you can't see what I'm saying, you're a part of the problem. I have nothing against people who sit and scroll. I don't have a problem with you. I do it too sometimes, I'll admit it. But the fact is, a lot of people don't realize just how bad it is. If anything's going wrong in your life, people turn to the scrolling because they know it'll hit their dopamine. It'll give them a hit of dopamine. People know that. If you don't know about dopamine, basically it's a chemical that like your brain and body releases whenever something happens that makes you feel good, and then it makes you feel good. So let's say you meet with this girl and you really like her and you give her a kiss. It's going to release dopamine in your brain and your body and you're just going to start feeling like you're freaking floating because a good thing happened to you. You're going to feel amazing whenever you kiss this girl, right? That's how it was back in the day. If people wanted dopamine, they would have to do something nice for somebody. They would have to pay for somebody's meal or, pick something up for somebody whenever something fell over. They would have to do these things and, go out in public and do things to feel good. But now people can feel good by pulling their phone out and scrolling until they find a video that they like. That's only one reason that short form content is so bad. One of the other reasons that I thought of is the fact that on these platforms, it is so easy to compare. Now, what I mean by that is you see so many people on TikTok. The fact that you can scroll, and then if you don't like what you're seeing, you can scroll again like this. You can find another video like instantly, like half a second. You will see so many people. You will see what everybody's doing with their life, and you will compare your life with theirs. Comparing things is so bad for you. A lot of people say comparison is the thief of joy. I don't really like that quote because I hear it too much, but it's true. If you see people on TikTok going on vacation and doing all this and doing all that and just having an amazing life, you're gonna be like, damn, why am I not doing that? Am I doing something wrong with my life? Meanwhile, you're sitting on the couch scrolling on your phone. You're scrolling on your phone. Your phone's about to die. You've been scrolling for 2 hours and you see these people on vacation. You know how bad that can affect you? See, me personally, I never see things on social media and let it affect me because I know that social media is just a sham. People only post their good highlights. I've talked about this in other videos. You're not gonna see somebody post on social media, my girlfriend left me and I've been sitting in my room for a week. Like, nobody's gonna post that. They're gonna post when they go on vacation for a week. You know what I mean? So everything you see on social media is just it's just a highlight of everybody's life. So, you know, comparing yourself to what you see on social media is bad. And the fact that with TikTok and Instagram Reels, you can literally find more videos and see more people's lives like that, it's just not good. I've also seen a ton of people recently say like, oh, I have a TikTok brain, or they say like people have TikTok brains. And I didn't know what they meant at first, but then I kind of put it together. People have such ruined attention spans, and they have like, you know, they're just stupid because they watch all of this short form content. The thing is, people used to look at like YouTube and watching movies and all this as like bad. People would look at video games too, and they'd be like, oh, like it's bad for your brain. Like if you play video games, your brain's gonna turn into mush. That was a big thing in like 2010 to like 2015. Everybody was talking about how video games and stuff like that is just horrible for you. They even said that about music a long time ago. I think they said like rap music or rock music. One of those two things were like super bad for you because it was just so crazy. Here's the thing, bro. All of those people said that, you know, watching YouTube and playing video games was so bad for you, but it wasn't. It never was. Being able to sit down and watch a full-length YouTube video and actually engage with it, like if I posted a 30-minute video, if you're able to sit down and watch it and take in all the information I'm telling you, if you can watch this video right now and you can take in all the information, you are better than 98% of everybody else on the internet, because everybody is so accustomed to these 5 to 10 to 15 second videos, and they're so accustomed to things like, oh, if I don't like the first 5 seconds of it, I'm gonna scroll. If I don't like the first 3 seconds of this, I'm gonna scroll. People are getting so used to that, and it's so bad for them. I've seen people say that they can't even go to a sports game anymore because it's the same thing over and over for a couple of hours. I've seen people say they can't go on long drives without checking their phone. They can't go on a 30-minute drive without checking their phone because it's just all they see around is just a bunch of cars. People's attention spans are going in the freaking dirt because they're getting so used to just, oh, I don't like this video, skip. I don't like this video, I don't like it. Oh, this one's funny, let's watch more of his. Oh, it's funny, it's funny, it's funny. People are getting so used to being able to get like short hits of this drug. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier. People are so used to getting this short hit of this drug, which is TikTok and short form content in general. And they're not able to sit through the longer things that produce more dopamine. You know what I mean? People want this little hit of dopamine from this funny video and a little bit, and they want to keep scrolling to get a little bit and a little bit, a little bit. But in the back in the day, you would have to play a video game. You would have to sit down and play a video game. And when you finally beat the video game, you would get a ton of dopamine because you just completed it. But now it seems like people can't complete video games. They can't do this. They can't do that. Like going back to that one thing, I'm pretty sure I saw somebody say they can't go to sports games anymore, or they can't watch sports games because it's not, it's not quick enough. They got so used to seeing all this short form content that they can't even sit through a sports game. I'm not gonna lie, there's so many other horrible things that are connected with like TikTok and like short form content. I remember a couple of days, I think it was yesterday. I went out of town. I went to go get some food from a really good food place that's like 30, 40 minutes away from me. And when I got there, I ordered my food. Everything was normal. But then this lady came in and she was like, oh, I have a DoorDash for Malik. She was talking to the guy. And I was like, oh, okay, she's DoorDashing. And then whenever the guy like gave her food or got her order, she went and sat down. She was waiting for her food. And I looked at her when she was sitting down. And I kid you not, she was doing this. She literally had her neck straight down. It was like, and she was sitting on TikTok. She was on TikTok. It was a grown woman, 40 years old, doing DoorDash on TikTok, sitting there waiting for her food with her head straight down. Are you serious? I honestly couldn't believe it. A 40-year-old woman sitting with her neck like this. Like, damn, does that not hurt? I know a lot of you are going to keep watching TikTok and you're going to keep watching YouTube Shorts. You're going to keep watching short form content because you think it's awesome and it's better than these long ass videos. But here's the thing. If you slowly start to stop and you try to get away from it, your life will be way better. Ever since I stopped trying to watch these short form videos, my life has become a lot better. So I think you should try it. It's a bad thing, man. It's one of the biggest problems that we have nowadays, and it's going to affect a lot of people going forward in the future. So try to stay away from it. That's all I can say.